Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jeridan Conde and you are watching Tito Fit. In this channel, we talk about fitness, we talk about gear, geared towards hybrid, functional fitness and that kind of thing. So today we have with us a very special shoe, the Saucony Endorphin Azura. So this is the first of its kind, although apparently there was a shoe in the 80s called the Endorphin, or the Azura. If you ask me, let's talk about this. I like this colorway. It's a gray silver-ish colorway. The official name is Silver Black. So if you can see it here, it's very metallic and then it fades to black. So let's talk about some specs of this shoe. So first of all, the weight. This shoe is a very, very light shoe. It weighs about 250 grams for a size 10. That's about a little over 8 ounces. This is a fairly high stack shoe with about 40 millimeters in the heel and then about 32 millimeters in the forefoot for a 8 millimeter drop. So there you have it. It uses the Power Run PB foam, which is a P-Bax based foam, similar to what like Nike uses in their Zoom X, but this is Saucony's iteration, of course. So Power Run PB, you will find this in the Endorphin Pro line most of the time. Now this is a plateless daily trainer. It's a very light and peppy daily trainer. That's what it's being marketed as. There are some rubber overlays here. It's called XT900 for some grip and durability on the outsole. And lastly, among the features, it has the trademark speed roll technology by Saucony for that aggressive geometry. So it has a very nice rocker. So if you land on your midfoot or the heel, it is going to propel you faster into, supposed to, propel you and make you faster. So it's a very light shoe. It's a very light daily trainer. Although the stack gives it, makes it very comfortable enough for your long runs and that kind of thing. It also is very stable. There's a heel counter here at the back. The upper is made of a engineered mesh with some rubber overlays for stability. So it's a very, very well-crafted shoe, and I actually like the colorway of it because it's very easy to pair with with your clothes. Some other things to note are that the tongue is gusseted and lightly cushioned. So the laces are very, the laces are very nice. They're properly, they're not flimsy at all. They're a little bit long for my taste, So if you know how to do a runner's loop, that could definitely benefit you. Okay, so that's something I should learn how to do so that the laces don't come out too long. Now let's talk about the design. If you look at this and you compare it next to the Saucony Endorphin Speed 5 and the Saucony Endorphin Pro 5, so you'll see that the design language is there. You know that it's part of the Endorphin line of Saucony shoes, and we're now in Endorphin Speed 5, as we said. And I think finally that third shoe has a place with the Azura. They tried something with the Endorphin trainer, but there's a bit of confusion as to what purpose that shoe really served. But I think now that the Azura is here, I think they found a perfect middle ground. So the Speed 5 does have a carbon plate. This one doesn't. So the good thing about this is, your feet are not gonna hurt if you use them for your daily miles, and they're being marketed as something that can transition from performance to lifestyle very, very easily. So you can wear this to and from your run, to your coffee, to your breakfast after, or dinner if you run at night. So perfect there. So let's talk about what this shoe is for. This shoe is perfect if you need a do-it-all shoe. Something that takes you from your daily miles to your long runs, and it's peppy enough and up-tempo enough or fast enough to, if you actually want to join a race, like maybe a 5K or a 10K. I wouldn't really go as far as to use this for a marathon, but it's good enough for most shorter races, that kind of thing. Another thing is that like I said earlier, it's also good for transitioning. I could compare it to the Adidas Evo SL in that sense that you can wear it for lifestyle purposes if if it's in line with your taste, of course, and your style. So there's also that factor. And another thing is that there's no carbon plate, so there's technically no break-in period. The foam is quite, it's speedy enough, but at the same time, it's also cushioned enough. It's not the softest cushion that you'll find. Power Run PB is not the softest cushion that you'll find, like what you find in the Endorphin Elite. So that's a different kind of foam. That's a lot more plush. This one is just I would say it's like that Goldilocks spot of bounciness and comfort. There's a perfect balance. It doesn't have a plate, but it not having a plate, it doesn't take away from how stable this shoe feels. And I like the build quality of the shoe. If you ask me personally, I believe that this is a better quality shoe than the Evo SL. It has the things that I didn't like with the Evo SL, like before the update. The Evo SL had a non-gusseted tongue, which could make it move around a little bit more, especially if your feet weren't wide. I believe that the Evo SL was made with an upper that was really perfect for people with wide feet. This one is okay for people with normal feet. And then the laces are also of a higher quality, so there's that. Let me know if you like the design of this shoe, if you want to buy this shoe. Would you wear it? Again, some people prefer the minimalist design of the Evo SL. I personally don't. I would prefer this kind of a design for something to use for my daily miles, especially nowadays that, if people see you wearing Saucony, they probably think of you more as a serious runner than if you were using something like the Evo SL, which, people would actually think that, I would wonder personally, is this a lifestyle shoe right now, or is this actually a running shoe? So this one, if someone wears Saucony, I automatically think of them as a serious runner. So there is that. So if you've made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe and please like the video as well. And I will see you in the next one.